Undoubtedly, Sister Wives star Maddie Brown is sorting through decisions that were made on her behalf as a child. Although she and Kody Brown had some very special moments, Maddie is digging into the toxic environment she grew up in. She shares more about her childhood and the trauma she has carried into adulthood. Breaking the cycle. In Sister Wives Season 19, Maddie Brown has been a thorn in Kody Brown's side. He credits their estrangement to her blabbing all his secrets to the rest of the family. However, she has been clapping back with ammunition to prove he was toxic in her childhood. As she goes through her personal journey of parenting, she is reflecting on the trauma she carries from her childhood. Recently, she started a podcast so she can dive into her story outside of what fans see on the show. In several episodes of her podcast, The Authentic Society, she discusses how she has removed herself from some family members to explore who she is without the noise that comes from staying engaged. But she admits she is still working on having discussions with family while staying civil even when they disagree. Furthermore, she remembers and struggles with growing up without having a voice. Admittedly, she is still trying to learn how to see toxic relationships for what they are. After marrying Caleb Brush, Maddie's eyes were open to the idea that there are alternate ways to live. In some ways, he helped her confront that there is a better way to talk through issues when they arise. Now she is paving a path to do different in her journey as a mother. Maddie Brown shares more childhood trauma. On Reddit, Sister Wives fans discuss how Maddie Brown is reflecting on her childhood trauma. First, a user says, Maddie and Joey. Then they add, this was a comment sent by a viewer of her podcast as something they learned in 2024. But this pic of her and Joey. Additionally, the Redditor added a photo from Maddie's Instagram page of her and Joey squeezing close and grinning for the camera. The overlaid text said, let's discuss. That parenting is doing what is best for my kid, not making my kid do what's best for others. And she added a 100% to agree. Seemingly, Maddie is looking back on her raising and wanting to make changes for her kids. She identifies with the statement because she often was taught to re-examine her thoughts and words to appease others. While she goes through her parenting adventure, Maddie stops to question what she wants for her kids. She doesn't want to accept that a societal norm or a pattern in her childhood is the correct path. If it doesn't fit her mindset for teaching her kids about the world, she pauses to find her own way. Fans catch the connection. After the initial post about Sister Wives star Maddie Brown's stance on doing what is best for her children, other fans see the connection. In many ways, Maddie is learning to think for herself, and she wants that for her family as well. One user sees that it is a shot at Kody Brown. This was a jab at Kody for sure. Another person adds, I wondered if she purposely chose a pic with a child he's never met to rub salt in the wound. So happy that Maddie is being so vocal. She's a great mom. Likewise, a TikTok from @news.celebrity.us shows some of the interactions with the Brown family growing up where Maddie Brown felt as if her opinion was muted. Do you think Maddie Brown is learning from her childhood what she doesn't want for her kids? Do you think she carries a lot of childhood trauma in her adulthood from her raising? Are you ready to see more episodes of Sister Wives? Drop your comments below.